This is what an MG sports car looks like in 2025, and that's what an MG sports car looked like in 1971. As you can see, they're quite different, but today we're out in the new Cyberster, which is MG's two-seat convertible sports car, and it's all electric. Luckily, my brother has the 1971 MG Midget. As you can see, it's called a Midget for a reason. It's a hell of a lot smaller than this new car, so we thought it would be fun to get the two side by side, have a look around, go for a drive and have a wee bit of fun. So we'll walk around here. You can definitely see the size difference in the two cars. The car from 1971 weighs 700 kilos, 750 kilos, with my brother in a wee bit more. The Cyberster, this is the single motor. Okay, this is the base model, if you want to call it that. Weighs 1,885 kilos, so about 1.9 tons. If you go up to the dual motor, it's about 2 tons. So the new car is about 2.5 times the weight of the old car. The old car was developed as a small, affordable sports car back in the day, but it has become a bit of a classic, and there's a bit of a cult following for them. Hill climbs, rallies, time trials, these things are brilliant because they're so light. They started off with a 1275 engine. Quite a few have been tuned and reworked to get more power, which this one has as well. We'll talk a bit more about the features of the Cyberster when we're in having a drive, but let's have a wee look around for now. One fancy feature we have here is the scissor doors. All very well until you open one in public and then you can't figure out how to close it. But I've realised there's buttons in there. There's also buttons further inside as well. Now, what I've noticed, this car is a fair bit bigger than the Midget. However, when you're inside, it is still quite cramped. When I got in earlier, I nearly gouged a hole out of my arm on the pillar here. I'll just show, as you can see, once you're down and in, it's not so bad. Actually quite a comfortable space. The other thing I find, it's very low here. I definitely sit too high in the car. I'll talk more about that when we're driving, but definitely it will give you a bad hair day. So hopping out again is another interesting task. Doors closed. I do quite like those. Now, if we try and get into the Midget, even the wee doors. Right, now I think there is a knack to this. Oh, Jesus. Try not to swear on camera. Oh. Right. I'm in. Actually, when you're in, it doesn't feel too bad. This is all very close. Headroom, obviously the roof's down, so you have plenty of headroom, but it's actually not that much difference where the windscreen ends and where my forehead is. This is all very close. Completely different car. Say this car has been set up for doing some time trials and rallies and things. Oh. 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 I need some cocodamols after that. If we come round to the boot as well, so let me see. I actually just happen to have my daughter's suitcase in here, which I need to deliver after this, so it'll actually give you an idea. Hand luggage, suitcase. For a sports car with a lot of batteries underneath, it's probably not too bad. It's quite shallow, excuse me. You probably get 2-3 of those cases in, if needs be. So if you were away for the weekend, anything like that, it should work well. So if we look at the back of the car here, there's a lot of fancy details. These lights, sort of like arrows, everything is funky. Rear splitter. It's a fantastic looking car. We come on round, Come on around, Mr. Cameraman. Now in this single motor, you have 19-inch wheels, diamond cut, which look great. So your charging and things happens with more black styling. You have 360 mirrors and everything. They are very well spec'd. This car, the single motor, starts at 55 grand, which is actually really well priced. Going up to the dual motor, 60 grand. Obviously for an MG that maybe seems expensive, but for this sort of power and range wise, you have 316 miles range in the single motor. That drops to 276 for the dual motor because it's a bit more powerful. You get 0 to 60, 3.2 seconds in the dual motor. This one 5 seconds. To be honest, it actually feels a bit quicker. The styling continues around the front. Fancy front bumper, lights, fantastic looking car. Beautiful car actually, looks really nice. The Midget, cool. There's definitely old school cool. The new car doesn't have that compared to the Midget. Next up, we're going for a sound test. Light her up, Willie. I wonder, does the new one sound as good? And I can start it from here. No, I definitely think the old car has got the edge with the sound. As we can see here, side exit pipe has been fitted to it as well, so just adds to the old school coolness. Give her another wee rev there, Will. Yeah, the new one doesn't have that. Let's go for a spin. Quick look around the cockpit of the MG Cyberster. Here we can see our all-important sport button, which definitely livens it up. We have screens down here, all touchscreen. The doors can be opened and closed using these, and the roof. We come on up here, we have a wraparound screen with different information, and we have another screen around here. Electric seats on the door, all very nicely finished. Mix of leather and Alcantara with nice sport seats. One thing I've felt in the car is that I'm sitting a wee bit too high. This feels quite low. My head feels it's above the sort of comfort zone. So I'm going to have a go putting the roof up and hopefully don't decapitate myself. Apparently this can be done up to around 30 miles an hour. Here we go. So I've had a bit of fun today with my brother's MG Midget, just driving alongside and having them side by side. It's quite funny to see how MG have evolved over the years. So things I like about this car, first off the looks, it is a stunning car, really nice. So hats off to MG, they have done a great job on the styling front. The interior is quite nice as well. I say plenty of leather and Alcantara. One thing I don't like is the seating position. Now, with the roof down, I definitely feel I'm sitting too high. With the roof up, I still feel that as my hair is pressing up against the top here, and this is the seat fully down. Other bits I like, the wraparound screen, all the tech in it seems good, although maybe slightly complicated to use at the start, but like getting a new phone just takes a bit of getting used to. Other likes, the price, 55 to 60 grand is very keen for a car with this sort of power, looks, you know, and it will work very well through a business if you wanted to put it through as a company car. It is an EV after all. If you're getting around, well, claimed around a few hundred miles range, it's a decent enough range for it as well. Other dislikes, to be honest, it's a nice driving car, but it doesn't feel like a sporty car. That Midget when you get in is just, You know, nowhere near the same sort of power as this, but for fun, throwing around a corner, that type of thing, the Midget is brilliant. This is more, I would say, more of a cruiser, you know, type car. You know, you can definitely do a good bit of mileage in it if you're shorter. So for me, yes, I definitely feel I'm a bit too big for it. It is a nice driving car. It feels quite firm. I think it's maybe down to the weight. Well, at times actually it's not too bad, but when you hit the bumps you do feel it. So there's plenty of lift in the car. Say this one's not the 60 in 5 seconds. It actually feels quicker than that. I'm told most people will go for the single motor over the dual motor, and that's where most of the sales have been. I can see why. This looks the part. It has all the bells and whistles, plenty of power, has more range. Obviously the dual motor, not the 60, 3.2 seconds, does sound like fun, but here, look, it's only £5 more if you wanted to go for that. So if it was on a lease or something, it's not going to make a big difference to the payments. Just to finish off, well done to MG. Made a lovely looking car. Doesn't really have any competitors. If you want an electric soft top, you know, there's not really anything else out there. So it's definitely worth a look. Yeah, look, it's not going to be like any of the MGs of old. Definitely, I wouldn't say a sports car as such, more a Grand Tour. But listen, times have changed. We can do these on a lease, purchase agreements, even salary sacrifice. It can all be done. So listen, if you're interested, if you want a test drive, give us a shout. Over to Google commercial leasing, gather details, and sure, get in touch. Please follow our channel. We'll hopefully have some more videos for you soon.